Hi guys, I'm here to go over some things for math class, and some of these things you've seen before, but today what I want to focus on is going over how to take a fraction of a whole number. So there's a couple different ways that we've talked about doing this, and for instance, sometimes we see them written as 1/4 of a certain number. So let's say we had 1/4 of 24. This is the same thing as saying what is 1/4 times 24. I've shown you before that you can actually set this up as a model so that you can visually see what's happening, and we've done that with a bar model before. Okay, so this whole thing represents 24. I'm going to take this 24 and I'm dividing it into fourths. So I want to take these parts and equally divide it into fourths. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 equals the one whole, which is 24. So we can ask ourselves, what number would have to be in each of these boxes to equal 24? That's basically like saying, what is 24 divided by 4? Or 4 times what equals 24? If we know our basic multiplication facts, we automatically know that the answer to that is 6. 4 times 6 is 24, or 24 divided by 4 is 6. So 1/4 of 24, the answer is 6. Okay? That works in a multiplication problem because it ends up getting us to this point. 24 over 1, it has the same value as just 24, so we didn't change the value. If we solve this, 1 times 24 is 24, over 4 times 1 is 4, we end up getting the same thing as what we just talked about. So we still get the answer of 6. Where does this change slightly? Well, what would happen if this wasn't just one of the pieces? What if they set it up with something like 2/5 of 30? You can still set it up with a model. Remember, your whole is your number. And in this case, I have to divide this into 5 equal parts. So, see if I can do this. Close enough. We're asking ourselves, what would need to be in each of these boxes to equal 30? In other words, 30 divided by 5. Same thing like this. 2/5 times 30, which we can set up. 30 is still 30. We did not change the value. Equals 60 over 5. We would be dividing 60 divided by 5. In this case over here, if we took 5 and divided it by 30, we know that 5 times 6 is 30. But I would need 2 of these. Just a second, so you can hear. My son has just interrupted us, so just a second here. So I would actually need 2 of these guys to equal this. So the answer would be 12, because I would need 2 of these fifths to equal what they've already asked us to do.
Wait, Daddy. Can I have a hat?